Hello, everybody, and welcome to the AMPM podcast. My name is Manny Coates, and I will be your host, and this is the show where we discuss all things Amazon private label and how to generate recurring revenue streams 24 hours per day during the AM and the PM, hence the name of the show. Get it? AMPM podcast. As a matter of fact, I was just at an event and saw a celebrity. Now, I don't normally do this, but this time I took a picture with a celebrity. And while I was taking that picture, I was making money. How cool is that? Pretty cool, I think. What's up, everybody? Manny Coates here. And today we're going to be talking about something that Amazon has just rolled out. Most people don't even know about it. And that is that Amazon is now automatically adjusting your price, right? Your buy box price for your product whenever they want to beat a competitor's price point. Now that sounds really crazy, right? So the Wall Street Journal just released an article where Amazon, in order to be competitive with Walmart, is going in to third-party sellers, okay, products that are selling over at Amazon, selling over at Walmart and also selling on Amazon. And if the prices are pretty close, they'll drop the price on your listing by up to 9% in order to match or beat the price over at Walmart. Now, that might be scary. You might be thinking, wait a second, my margin's already pretty thin. What the heck are you talking about? Can they even do this? The answer is yes, they can do this. And the reason that it's not as bad as you might think is that Amazon is actually covering the difference between what your original price point was and what the new price point is, right? So if they drop your price by $1, then it'll actually say on the listing, you save $1 discount provided by Amazon. Okay, that it's something like that. It's a little piece of text that actually shows the user that, hey, they're actually saving more on that product than they normally would. And then there's some details as to what the price point is and was and everything else. So really cool in a way, right? Because now you can have a steeper discount, especially if you don't have a lot of competition if maybe you don't have any competition on Amazon. If you've got a product that's over on Walmart and it's on Amazon and they drop the price and they're covering the discount, that's pretty cool. But there's a couple problems, right? Potentially there could be some problems. One of them is what happens in a scenario where there's MAP pricing, right? The minimum advertised pricing. So if you have an agreement with Walmart saying, hey, look, I'm going to be listing this product in other places, but I won't list it for anything less than what I'm advertising it or what I'm selling it for on Walmart. And then suddenly it's on Amazon, and Amazon reduces your price point in order to beat them, even though they're covering it. You're now selling that product for less at Amazon. So it gets into the legalities of if you're breaking MAP, okay, in that scenario. And people can argue it multiple different ways. But that's one of the things that's being brought up. The other thing, and I haven't seen too many people talk about this, is long-term strategy. So let's say right now we're going into the Christmas season, and I have a certain amount of inventory, and I know that I'm selling 50 units per day, every day, and it's going to start growing. And as we get closer to Christmas, I want to start raising my price up, right? Because I know I've got it all planned out so that by the time Christmas is over, I've maximized my price point, and I'm going to have just enough stock to kind of carry me through January until my next shipment comes in. Well, if Amazon is dropping the price, right, suddenly my sales might shoot up. They might go way up. And that might deplete my inventory to where I don't even get to the point where, let's say 10 days before Christmas, let's say 10 days before Christmas, where it's a frenzy and people are just buying like crazy and they're willing to pay a lot more than they normally would. A lot of competitors are going out of stock, and I've seen it tons of times where something that normally sells for $9 starts selling for $19, right? Double the price, $29, 3 times the price. And people still sell out. So there's strategy there in terms of pricing and maximizing your return on your investment that can kind of be played with. That's going to get affected by Amazon doing this. So anyways, Amazon's not just doing it on their products that they sell, right? If they're selling their diapers or their vitamins or whatever, they control that, and they're going to make sure that they crush everybody with that. But they now are going into third-party sellers, and they're adjusting that. So I'm curious what you guys think about that process. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And why. If you guys can post some comments, if you're watching this video on YouTube or one of our social media platforms, please post a comment below. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, then go to our Facebook group and chime in there, okay? And if you're not part of our Facebook group, please get in there. It's super awesome. We have over 25,000 Amazon sellers in our community. It's called the FBA High Rollers, and you can get there by going to the AMPMpodcast.com website. That's the site right there. And there's a big Facebook button that you can click. Or you can just go to AMPMpodcast.com/Facebook, and that'll redirect you to the FBA High Rollers. So that said, guys, I definitely want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? And until next time, my name is Manny Coates. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Make sure you slam the subscribe button, give that video a thumbs up, and share it. One final thing, if you want the most badassical Chrome extension for Amazon sellers, download the Helium 10 Chrome extension for free at helium10.com. The link is also in the description. What other topics would you like us to cover? Write them below in the comments.
You've been listening to the AMPM podcast hosted by Manny Coates. For more information, insider tools, and to get the resources mentioned in this episode, visit AMPMpodcast.com.